What up, y'all? When you hear the noise barking, I mean the pound is in the building. I am Bobby G along with the homie Big Mike, and this is GameTime216. What up, bro?
Same old shit. Enjoying this drive home from work.
See, we got you on the road again.
Yeah.
Hey, it is, gotta do what you gotta do, man. Get to that paper, man. Get to the dubs. See if the Browns can get to a dub this weekend. Highly unlikely, but hey, we gonna try, man. It's Game Time 216. We got a good one for you. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. Hey, my take on Andrew Berry. I answered a post last night, and got my feet held to the fire on why I would keep Andrew Berry. We're gonna talk about it today. Also going to preview the Browns Bills this weekend, and of course give you our picks for the rest of the Week 16 NFL slate. I'm like tongue twisting and all that, man. I need some coffee. And the Cavs play the Bulls tonight, man. Can they get it together? Like, I don't know if the team meeting worked or not, but I tell you what, it damn sure didn't work on Sunday, bro.
Man. God. And we went through this shit and said how we felt. And, I said one of the Charlotte games, but I didn't think it was going to be the one at home.
Yeah. Bruh. We're going to talk about that as well. And, of course, we appreciate y'all. So before we get into anything, please do us the biggest favor. Click, man. Hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, turn notifications on so you know the next time that we're here talking all Cleveland sports all day, just every Monday, every Wednesday at 2:16 Eastern. And we also probably in a few moments here, I'll be joined by a special guest. We got Fatty from Network 216 hopping on with us. And shout out to all the boys over at Network 216. But hey, we're gonna start it off right here. The Brown Helmets facing the Bills this weekend. Browns Bills games traditionally pretty entertaining. Like we're kind of like sister cities, I guess. Buffalo is actually a lot like Cleveland. Even football wise, you could say, we lost a bunch of AFC championship games. They lost a bunch of Super Bowls. The only difference in our organizations is they found a quarterback that they could live with first. We actually got our quarterbacks at the same draft. We just gave ours away, but that's neither here nor there.
I'll get them Baker bros barking. They'll be going crazy in a minute.
For sure, man. Hey, I get enough from the Shadorians, man. But
dudes, hey man, we did the show yesterday, Sports Madness. Scotty Cove jumped on there and said, "Hey man, who's the real Shadorian now?"
And I'm telling you, talking heads out there, see, y'all still owe me some money. I created the word Shadorian. I'm going to trademark that joint next week. But early matchup, man, just space numbers right there. You look how we match up offensively. We don't. Their offense far superior to ours. It is what it is. Let's just face it. Even at our best, if you take our playoff seasons, the Bills' offense was still far superior. We may have been able to put up more points than we can now, but 2020, you would have still rather had Josh than Baker at that time. The only advantage we may have had at them was 2020, we probably had a better O-line, and we definitely had a better running back. At that time, they had the better receiver. They had Stephon Diggs at that time, so yeah, they had the better receiver. And defensively, I think maybe at that time we might have been about even. Their defense was actually pretty decent back then. A couple years ago, when we had the QB shuffle going on and we used like 8 quarterbacks, clearly they had the advantage in that. Nick Chubb was out, so they had the advantage at running back. They had the advantage at receivers. That was like Amari Cooper's last good year. Our defense might have been slightly better though. What was that? 23. Time flies. But even in regular season, man, we've had this weird history with the Bills, man. I remember I was actually at the very last playoff game at the old stadium, at Municipal Stadium. Um, or not? Nah, that was against the Patriots. I went to the one against the Bills though, when the old boy got flipped on his head. Um, what was his name? I can't remember his name. He was a receiver for the Bills.
Andre Reed?
Nah, it's a little short white guy. It wasn't Don Beebe. It was like the other one. It was Steve Tasker. He's got Felix Wright. Like he went up for a pass. Felix Wright undercut him, landed on his head. It was he didn't get hurt though. He hopped right back up, and we actually won that playoff game against Jim Kelly and the boys that day. But this weekend, I don't think we're gonna get so lucky. Not this time. The Bills playing for something. They just coming off a dub against New England, so their hopes for winning the division still alive. They need to keep that rolling if they want a chance at it. And at a minimum, obviously they want to clinch a playoff spot as soon as they can. I think they can actually do it if they win. So they coming at us 100 miles an hour. They're not letting up. You can see defensively, hey, they give up some yards. Huh?
Well, listen, here's the deal, man. We're going to be that little speed bum. They're going to throw him right off track. Because you know when a car's going 100 and it hits a rock, that bitch spin out and
or it flips and rolls over several times. Ask Myles Garrett about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, defensively, they give up some yards on the ground. Problem is, for the last few weeks, we have not been able to run the ball worth a damn. So does that really matter? We'll find out. I see them utilizing the same strategy the Bears, the Titans use. Hey, we're gonna try and get pressure with 4. We're gonna sit back in the zone. We're gonna try and make Shador beat us, and we're gonna show you 10 in the box pre-snap. How do you see, or what do you think Buffalo's strategy will be coming into the game?
To lose. Man, they're gonna do exactly what you said. I mean, they know they don't have to worry about Junkins because it seems like the offensive line are a bunch of guys. Like, you've seen boxing matches. I've watched them lately where they're an electrician one week and then they're in the ring the next week fighting for a belt. It's insane. That's what we do with our offensive linemen now. We try to make room. We bring people back. We cut them thinking we're going to get them back. Well, they don't come back because other teams pick them up because other teams need them. So our stupid-ass move with that shit, that was dumb. I don't know who does that type of shit, but that was dumb. I feel like that's not a Barry thing, but that was dumb. Yeah, Junkins, he's had it rough.
Yeah.
But I feel like we really haven't kept giving him the ball. You got to keep feeding him in order for something to happen. And until it does, you just rely on it. But having Sampson out last week, everybody out, it just, it was a bad week all around. And people are trying to say, oh, well, Shador this, Shador that. Well, come on, man. The dude has no offensive line, no receivers. I mean, the receiver, he throw the ball perfect to the guy. He still don't know how to catch it. I don't know. I don't know what we want around here, but shit.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett's getting a sack record. That's the only thing we can look forward to.
Hey, hopefully that happens. We're going to talk about that in a second. Another thing coming into the game, you're going to talk about the guys being out. We lost a lineman, and
yeah,
I don't even know. This is probably gonna hurt my argument later when I talk about Andrew Berry, but
I don't understand that.
He happened to have the highest PFF grade against the Bears. Mr. Dillinger did. He's a rookie. I think we picked him up from the Rams. Garrett Dillinger, not to be confused with Daz Dillinger.
What the fuck?
Go ahead.
Li- Listen, man, these people around here are weird as shit. Cause I just went past a cemetery, right? And
Oh,
it's up on a hill. Like when you drive in there, there's like a big ass hill to the one side.
yeah.
They look like people were sled riding down it. Like you went up to the tombstone at the top and just slid all the way down. That shit's crazy, man.
Not the sledding at the cemetery. Oh, that's diabolical right there.
Yeah, straight like
that
that's insane.
might be the wildest thing I heard in a few weeks. And I live in Vegas. I see and hear a lot of wild shit.
It's a nice hill, but damn, I wouldn't be sled riding down there. Go up there, jump off by the tombstone, and slide down.
All right, man. Hey, Grandpa gonna reach up from under the ground. Hey, what you doing? Yeah, some tales from the crypt type stuff happening.
I wish I lived around here. I'd set some shit up like that where I was there, just reached up, grabbed their sled before they went off. They freaked the fuck
out. But yeah, we picked up lineman Garrett Dellinger. We signed to the active roster Saturday. In order to pick him up, we released Jamari Thrash. That's why he was cut. He played about 30 snaps, and like I say, he was the highest graded lineman that we had in that game. Again, he's a rookie, so he showed some promise. And then this is where we tried to be the smartest people in the room. I guess the plan was to cut him, let him clear waivers, and then pick him back up. And we also picked up Thrash again. But Tennessee had other plans. The Tennessee Titans claimed him off waivers, and so now he's with the Titans, and we are.
But what? But why the hell are we picking up Thrash again? Man, this dude ain't done shit for us.
I don't know, but yeah, young guard with, again, it was 30 snaps. 30 snaps. It is what it is. Hey, but he showed enough to warrant a look, and yeah, I'm not sure what that madness was all about. That was there. Andrew Berry, like,
stop it. Get some help.
I can't even defend that move. I'm sure there was somebody else on the 53 you could have cut to get Thrash back if it was that important.
Nah. Listen,
yeah, cut one of them useless ass special teams players.
Why the fuck? Yeah, why the hell we picking Thrash back up? I mean, if you cut dude, don't pick up Trash. Jamari Trash, you brought him back on the roster. It make no damn sense. I don't know that move right there. There's got to be something else going on. Like, I don't know. I can't. There's no way Andrew Berry's like, yeah, that was smart. I get the slyness of it all, the sneakiness of it all, but he still has to have a backup plan to all that, because you know damn well how many people out there need offensive linemen right now.
Exactly, including us. And I mean, one of the things, and I'm talking about that later, that you could actually give Barry credit for is he has found a couple diamond in the rough type players. Ronnie Hickman. It looks like Isaiah Bond may turn out to be one of those guys. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. Can't explain it, can't defend it. Do better, bro. But
listen, you can't explain what you can't defend what you can't explain. So it ain't.
Yeah.
It's like someone saying the sky is red, and you're like, man, hold on, man. What are you seeing? You colorblind or something wrong with your eyeballs? Because I don't know what you see.
Oh, man. And, of course, all eyes going to be on this guy, as always. Shador, sees that's right there. Had a rough one last week, but even though it was a rough one, you still saw some things. When most young quarterbacks are under duress, they revert to old habits. The things that they learned or you saw them make improvement, they kind of go back on that, go back to what they're used to, that muscle memory. He didn't really do that. You know, he
No.
showed he kind of sticking to what he's learned, sticking to his improvements, stepped up in the pocket. Still, but overall, it was a bad performance. But Buffalo's defense presents a different challenge. How do you think he'll fare this week versus last week?
To be honest, it's going to be one of those ones where he's going to shock everybody and be good against a good team. Their defense is, average, below average. I think he's going to have a good game. I truly do. Because, again, they don't defend well. You see people get crazy on them, and then all of a sudden they turn around and Josh Allen rips off his shirt and got the S on his chest, and everybody forgets how to play football, People are like, oh, well, Shador had a bad week. Well, what about Jordan Love? He had a shit week. What about Drake May against that shitty-ass defense that everybody wants to say Buffalo has? He had, 155 yards and 2 interceptions himself, or maybe 1 interception? I mean, you have players doing this every week, and these are guys that everybody claim to be what it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think he has a good week. I think, again, he should have layered a couple throws to help out with some of those interceptions. I mean, one was not his fault at all. Like, not one bit. There's not a percentage on it. Nothing. Like, Jerry Jeudy's taking the entire fault of that one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There is no way it could have been any more perfect unless he threw it in his damn face mask and it got stuck. That would have been better. That would have been a touchdown. Jerry Jeudy from now. That's the only way you can handle Jerry Jeudy from now on. Is just you got to get it stuck in his face mask or something.
Yeah, and I got a message to the Shadorians, and not the, I'm gonna talk to the bad half of the Shadorians. This is what, because there was half of the populace that Browns fans were like, "Hey, calm down. He played great, but it's the Tennessee Titans, right? Coming off of that game." And the Shadorians were like, "It doesn't matter. It's blah 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 blah." Last week showed you why it mattered that it was against the Tennessee Titans. Like, we just want to see him do that against a team that actually has something to play for, and who may be better at their jobs than the Tennessee Titans or the Las Vegas Raiders are. Like,
or how about he has a damn run game for once? I mean, he hasn't had a run game in a couple weeks, so it's been all him trying to do everything, and it's hard to ask somebody to do that. Look how much easier Cam Ward's job has been the last couple weeks when he's had Pollard running for 160.
Absolutely. But I mean, not even like statistically. I just mean, like, again, like I said, it was a bad performance last week, but you saw good things. You saw the good mechanics. You saw, again, him able to keep his head downfield. Still holds the ball too long sometimes. That's gonna come with time and trust from his support. You want to see those things, but we don't want to see him against Titans. We want to see him do it this week. It ain't got to be 360 yards, bro. You can throw for 180 and look great. We just want to see you do it against a team that gives a damn that they're playing you. Like, they don't care that you're 3-11. We need to beat you to accomplish our goal. So they're coming with a purpose. Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders didn't have that purpose. So it's a different scheme, especially with the Raiders game. We got up on them early, and I was in the building. I ain't gonna say they quit, but they didn't give a damn about winning once we kind of got up by 14. The way the defense was coming at them, I'm looking at their sideline. They were literally frustrated, visibly frustrated the entire game. And so yeah, I'm with you. I think this week will be better than last. Last week was kind of his introduction to
playoff football.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, kind of, sort. Obviously, our record is what it is, so our players' motivation is a little bit different. But he got what it's like to go against a team whose mindset is, "Hey, we need to fuck you up." Sorry, we need this dub, and we coming to get it this week against it again. So, I mean, just like he improved from the Ravens game to the Raiders game, I think we'll see again a little improvement from last week to this week. because the Bills are coming in. Like I say,
Yeah.
they can't lose. If they lose the division. And I'm sure they want a home game in the playoffs, especially since this is the last year their stadium's open. They're moving to their new stadium next season. So, yeah, I'm 100% with you. I think he's better. I still don't think we get the dub, but I think he plays a little bit better. My only hope is we can slow down the big bad wolf. Big Josh, you can see his numbers on the season. Started off super high, got cool in the middle. Now he's picking it back up. He's. I hate Josh Allen because I wanted him in that draft. Selfish reasons. I didn't want Baker. I wanted Josh Allen. So I'm always gonna hate on Josh Allen because he should be a Brown. But needless to say, he's the offense in Buffalo. How do we slow him down?
Well, you got to contain him in the pocket. Once he's able to move and he gets outside of that pocket, he's a threat to run, or again he'll throw that ball down the field. He'll let his players get some time to get open. We got to get to him early, and it's got to be in the pocket. It can't be where he steps outside of that thing, because I think he's more dangerous that way than he is just stepping up into it. So I feel like if we can get pressure up the middle and let Miles and them boys come around them corners, I think we can slow him down some. I mean, it's hard to slow down Superman, but if we got a little fragment of kryptonite, it's Myles Garrett.
Okay. Speaking of, talk about that in a second too. Sack. I think Miles has only sacked Josh Allen once. He's fortunate. But what are your biggest concerns about Buffalo's offensive attack?
Well, we can't stop the damn run anymore.
Big facts.
I don't know what happened. I don't get it. I mean, even before Collins got hurt, it was like people just running over us all day. And if Buffalo decides to hand the ball off this game, then James Cook might have a fucking field day. Because, Buffalo's one of those teams. They're like Baltimore. They pick and choose when they want to give the ball to the running back. But James, we got to make sure James Cook isn't one of those guys that goes off. Contain those two dudes. I mean, they don't have real offensive weapons out there besides maybe the tight ends. Knox and Kincaid are very dog-like out there. They're not straight dogs yet, but they're on the verge. They could be. But it's all about Allen and Cook. Stop the run and keep the quarterback from thinking he's a damn running back.
Big facts. You see, you and I talked about this all season. That number at the very bottom, that 110, like we literally watched this number climb from like the low 60s
60
all the way to where it is now. That is a huge concern. Like, what the hell happened is my question. Because it was like this before Malik Collins went down as well. So we can't say like him being like it was already climbing. Like, what the hell? What happened to our run defense over the course of the season?
I don't know. I have no clue. Is it because Miles got closer to the record, so now they're just trying to tee off on the quarterback and let Miles get his shit? I think they need to forget that record. Like, in their head, just forget it. Forget it exists. Just, hey, play football and maybe it'll come back. The sacks are going to come regardless of the fact. He was getting 5 sacks a game before the record was even thought about.
True.
How about play football? Don't worry about the damn sack record. Don't worry about nothing. Miles is going to get his as long as you do your job. Stop worrying about freeing him up or doing something for him. Do your job.
Absolutely. Another thing we got going, aside from Miles, man, Big Carson Swessinger. He's got 5 straight games with double-digit tackles. And last week he had 14, another 14. He's killing it. Front runner.
He had to break that record.
He's a front runner for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Does he do it again? Is it 6 straight double digits?
Listen, he's not gonna ever not have a double digits thing again. This dude is just he's everywhere.
Never again.
He's like fucking dude, he's like old boy off fucking Mr. Deeds. You're sneaky, sir. That dude just pops up, bam, bust your ass. You don't even expect him to fucking be there, and he's there. Just whooping your ass. He's chasing you around with a belt everywhere you are on the field. And it's crazy to see him like that. It's like, it kind of reminds me of an AJ Hawk. Because, AJ will bust your ass. Hey, not AJ, AJ, but Clay Matthews.
Yeah, Clay Matthews Jr.
Clay Matthews will bust your ass, be everywhere, but this dude is literally fast, and he'll hit you like that.
Yeah. Honestly, he reminds me of the other Brian Cushing. That Cushing was a monster.
Ah, yeah, him too. Cushing or Luke Kuechly. Shit.
But hopefully he can keep it up. Offense. Well, I know we got to run the ball. Defense. We have to run. We have to find a way to establish a run. Like I was going to say, offensively, what do we need to do? But that's really it. We have to find a way to run the ball with somebody other than Shedeur Sanders. How do we get the running game on track?
I don't know, man. Do some more of those fucking halfback screens just to get them the ball, to get their confidence up or something, man. Do something. That way they can feel like, all right, we can do this. It might be a pass, but we're still starting from the line of scrimmage or 2 yards, from it, and we're breaking loose. Run some, run the screens, do the outs. Go outside of the numbers. I don't know what they're doing, man. They just fucking, they went away from the sweeps, went away from everything. No more motion, no nothing. We're going to go out here and we're going to be like the 1950s and run the same damn shit all day long. And hopefully it works. And then when it doesn't work, they're like, well, we tried. Motherfucker, you ain't tried shit. We're going to blame it all on Shedeur, though. You ain't do shit, Shedeur. Where your play cards at? We gave you Dylan Gabriel. Sorry.
All right, I got a knock at my door, and got our guest coming in, all the way from Network 216. Got Fatty checking in. What's happening, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, guys. How you guys doing?
Hey, we doing good. I'm just talking to well, Mike's aggravated. I'm good. We're trying to figure out how the Browns get a W against these Bills.
I don't think that's happening.
Me neither. I'm with you, but let's just say in some alternate.
Give a fake answer. Give a fake answer.
On Earth 218.
They're going to do great. Junkins is going to run for 200 yards. Fanning's going to catch 3 touchdowns. Conklin's going to come back and be the all-pro right tackle we need. It's going to be great.
All right. But, Chagan, just give me three keys to a potential victory. This is 3 keys.
You want it from me?
From you. Yes, sir.
Oh, boy. 3 keys to potential victory. And we're playing the Bills, right?
We're playing the Bills, who are playing for everything.
Oh, God. Well, 1, don't trip over your own feet as you're walking out onto the field. We don't do that. No, I think, to be honest, I think if they can clean up some stuff on the offensive line, that would help out tremendously, get the rushing game going back. But it's kind of hard when Junkins gets the ball and he only goes about 2 yards and then gets hit right away. Defensive wise, you just play man-to-man on them. Get right up in their grill, punch them in the face, make Josh Allen do something. And I know he's great at what he does, but trust your defensive line, who's played great for you this year, to get after him. And then pray to God that somebody on special teams shows up.
That's a lot of prayer.
Anybody.
I
don't care who it is. Hey, let's get Josh Cribbs back. I don't care who it is. I mean, if Phillip Rivers can play football, Josh Cribbs can return a punt for us.
Everybody coming out of retirement.
I'm saying. Let me see. Switch it up before we switch up. Because the only thing that really matters to Browns fans is kind of this right here. We're on record watch. Forget the wins and losses. All Browns fans are on record watch. And here we sit. Myles Garrett coming into the game. He's got 21.5 sacks on the season. He needs 1.5 to break the record. 3 games left to do it. Of course, he's facing Josh Allen, who's been sacked 33 times this season. And Myles Garrett has sacked him once in his career. Is it going to be broken? Does he get one? Does he get shut out? How you feeling, Fatty?
I hope he gets it. I really do. I hope he gets it this game. Actually, I hope he gets it in the next 2 games. I don't want that asterisk
Fair.
next to his name if he gets it in Week 17 against Joe Burrow. I want it in the next 2 games. I think he does. He's been trying to get it, and they've been chipping him and everything else. But I think this would be the game because, like you said, Josh Allen's been taking a lot of hits. Their offensive line isn't the greatest, and if he can get pressure, Josh Allen likes to move up in that pocket and try to move around. He can get a hold of him and get him down real quick. So I predict he'll get 2 sacks this game coming up against the Bills.
All right. How about you, Mike?
Oh, yeah. I like him against the Bills. I think he does break it this weekend, and if not, he's for sure breaking it against old man Rodgers over there because, again, that's another home game. Aaron doesn't know how to move or can't move. It's not that he doesn't know how. His mind might try, but his feet ain't going anywhere. But the difference is Josh wants to go somewhere, and the problem is Garrett will chase his ass down, and I think it does get done. But like I said earlier, let's stop even thinking about it. The team needs to be like, you know what? We're not going to worry about this damn sack record. Myles, you know what? You just do your thing. We're going to do our role. Mason Graham, this is what you're supposed to do. Do it. Don't worry about trying to help Myles get his shit. Schlesinger, you continue to beat everyone's ass around the field. Just do your thing. And we need to get back to that because, again, he was getting 5+ sacks before we even worried about this record. Now we got the whole defensive line trying to help him get the record. Stop trying to help him. It'll let the flow happen. The dude's going to get there and get his shit. Just try to stop the fucking run. How about that? Do that. Stop the run. It'll force the dropbacks to happen, and then Myles can whoop his ass.
Oh, good. And unbeknownst to Big Mike, Fatty, I know he's picking up kids. We're going to try and keep this PG for you.
Oh, no, you guys got me for about 10 more minutes, and then I got to hop off.
All right, so we get to the main event. This whole thing started, and the reason why it's here, Fatty tricked me into a debate. He tricked me into a debate. He put up a Twitter poll. I
just wanted to hear your side.
I know, but I wasn't expecting. I was just wanted to answer the question and then, sip on my coffee and watch Gordon Ramsay on Paramount Plus. And then he got me into a debate about Andrew Berry. So, and I still stand on it. I say if we keep anybody, it should be Berry. Mm-hmm. Let me get that right there. And here it is. I got to run down what you said yesterday. I can't remember. Here we go. All right. He said, out of 6 drafts, only 1 is good. He's now found as a wide receiver 1. The Watson, he was the one went after Watson. But I have a question for you. If the Bengals trade Joe Burrow this offseason, should the Browns be in on it?
I mean, I would love for it to happen, but we can't afford it.
Okay, but you'd love for it to happen. Now, Joe Burrow's injury prone. So if we trade for Joe Burrow and then he only plays 4 games for the next 4 years, you're going to eat his shit. Like when, at the time, it's a good idea. Same thing with Deshaun. At the time we traded for Deshaun Watson, he was arguably the second best quarterback in the NFL. You can't fault the dude for going after the second best quarterback in the NFL. Did we know that he was mentally going to check out of life? No.
So this is where you guys are probably going to hate me for this. And I'm not saying that Deshaun wasn't a good quarterback, but he was on a crappy Houston team that went like 4 and whatever it was. padded stats at the end of the games because obviously they were getting blown out everywhere.
Not true.
And I'm not
he
saying
made the
that he
playoffs
wasn't- I'm
2
not
years.
saying- Okay, but did he get to the Super Bowl like Joe
Come on.
Burrow did?
How many quarterbacks got to the Super Bowl? Like you
Did
can
Joe
say
Burrow get
how
to
many
the
good
Super Bowl?
quarterbacks? Joe Herbert's good. He's never been to a Super Bowl. Like how many good quarterbacks have never been to a Super Bowl?
Okay, and I agree with the move that he made. I'm just saying that people get fired for moves like that when they
They do.
backfire in your face, and they did.
They do. I agree with you on that, but that's not. You can't crush the guy for actually trying to upgrade a position because Baker hasn't been the one either since. So
No,
you know, it's
no,
like,
and
watch.
I agree. I agree with. I understand why they did it. Do I like it personally? Hell no. I didn't like it to begin with
Yeah.
because I thought there was too much baggage and too much other shit going on with him that the Browns did not need at the time, but they deemed otherwise.
True.
But I applaud him for going out and doing that. But the other thing is also, look at the other things he's gone out and done. Let's bring in Jerry Jeudy to the question right now.
Okay,
He went
stop
out
right
and got
there.
Jerry Jeudy.
He went out and got Jerry Jeudy, right? Jerry Jeudy. What did Jerry Jeudy go out and do?
Suck.
He went out. He had the best season of his career, and for the signing, you're lucky you're not paying him $30 million because if Barry signs him after last season, he's making between 22 to 27 million a year instead of the 17 he is now. Right?
Okay, but still, it was a bad move at the time.
No, it wasn't. He went out and had the best year of his career. How was that a bad move?
For 1 year here. And he's led the league in drops for the past 2 years.
But he also,
Coming out of Denver, everybody in Denver said he was a cancer in the locker room. Guess what he is right now? A cancer in the locker room.
Why? Because he yelled at his quarterback? We've never seen Justin
He's
Jefferson
done
yell
more
at
than yell at his
quarterback.
quarterback.
We've never seen Jamar Chase yell at quarterback. We've never seen Moss do. We've never seen Calvin Johnson. We've never seen any receiver do
more
it.
than yelling at a quarterback.
But either way, if he has a good season next year, then like where do you see you're gonna flip flop back to it was a good move?
Hold on. Now, do you expect him to have a good season next year?
If my quarterback improves, sure.
Okay, so why is it just on Shador? Because
I,
he's hitting him in the hand.
I didn't say Shador. I said if my quarterback improves. I don't care who it is.
Okay, so any quarterback that he's had for the past 2 years have hit him in the hands, and he still can't catch it.
Well, I mean, Jameis hit him in the hands to the tune of almost a team record, right? So we can't he's having a bad season. Can't defend that. But you can't say
He's
it's
had a
bad
bad
when
2 seasons.
when he had the best season of his career. That can't exist. That don't make sense. 6-7.
Oh yeah, okay. So let's just say the best season of his career. Okay, what does that mean? He did better than 500 yards receiving.
He was a top 8 receiver in the league last year.
Yeah.
Yes, go look at the stats. He was a top 8 receiver in the NFL last season. He made the NFL top. He made the NFL top 100 players before the season started.
I don't know what they were smoking.
It's voted on by the players, so ask them.
He had what, 1,200 yards?
I just
1,300 yards?
Yeah, but I'll keep it going. Look at how our defense is okay, right? Above average to good, right? Let's look at that. We take away Miles and Denzel, right? Delpit here because of Barry, Ronnie Hickman, Barry, Tyson Campbell, Barry, Schlesinger, Barry, Devin Bush, Barry, Mason Graham, Barry, Alex Wright, Barry. People keep saying what he can do because they don't want to focus on what he can do. Not everybody can get offense. You would consider Ozzie Newsome one of the greatest GMs in the history of the NFL, right?
yes.
Name me the Hall of Fame receiver he drafted. I'll wait. Does not exist. Ozzie Newsome was garbage at drafting offense. He made 2 offensive moves in his entire career. Lamar Jackson and Jonathan Ogden. Outside of those guys, he's really subpar at offense. His calling card was on defense. Maybe it's like that for Barry, but we don't know. Ozzie Newsome was given 17 years to figure that out. Andrew Barry is a first-time GM. When he was hired, he was the youngest GM in the NFL. Think about it. How long did it take you to get really good at your job?
Oh, me, I was great right out of the gate. I mean, look at this face. I was fantastic right out of the gate.
What?
I mean,
But
No,
If he's
okay,
why get
I
rid of a
get what you're
guy
saying,
when
and
he's showing improvement? Like if he was doing the same old thing, yes, but he's literally showing improvement.
I get what you're saying, and that's why I wanted to have the conversation with
Yeah.
you, because I'm not saying that anybody's wrong. It
Oh
was a
yeah, no.
question I brought up because so many people wanted to know why. Okay, so you're
Right.
giving me great. He did great on the defensive side, besides Miles and Denzel. But there's also shit that he missed on the defensive side. Greg
Yeah. They
Newsom,
all got missed.
not on part of this
Greg
team.
Newsom before he was traded was having a career year. Here.
Okay, but
Not counting
still
what he did in
traded.
Jacksonville.
Traded.
Did the position get
Still
upgraded?
traded.
Did the position get upgraded?
It might have got upgraded. We're not 100%
So that's a
sure yet right now.
win. So that's a win. So you can't kill him for half the deal. If he traded and got a
But you
crappy
can-
player,
You can kill him for not being able to identify anybody on offense, though.
All right.
Yes.
Hold on. Listen, he did the Amari Cooper deal, right? He brought Amari in, and then he got
Right there.
rid of Amari before Amari turned
right
true.
on time, right. And
he
also
did-
Okay.
another guy who
Jerry-
had the best year of his career in a Browns uniform.
Okay?
I mean, he's done subtle things, but if you think about it, it's like having a quarterback. We gotta see improvements through the years, right? So moving money around and doing what he had to do with the money, he's a dog at. You know, he knows how to make sure the money works, move it around so he can bring in whatever he's got to bring in and use what he can. Well, the Watson thing is strapped him with a lot of that, but he still made do. All right, draft-wise, everyone gets on him about drafting. He's had players in each draft. Nobody hits home runs every draft. It doesn't happen. But this past draft, he's hit more than all the GMs that I've seen. So
Oh, I'm not
I
saying
feel
he
like
didn't
he's
have a great
improved
draft this
all
draft.
the way through.
I'm not saying he didn't have a great
I
draft
just-
this draft.
Well, I know you're not, but I just can't
Yeah.
get rid of a guy when I've seen the improvements through all the years and then be like, hey, sorry, Barry, you didn't get to pick your coach. You didn't get to pick your
Right.
anything like that when usual GMs are able to do that. You got
Yeah.
paired together. Stefanski was here, then Barry got brought in.
Yeah.
So now, all right, let's see what Barry can do with somebody else and continue his thing, and hopefully we can get the right coach in and see what happens. That's how
Okay,
I feel.
let me-
I think Barry, again, is improved. If he didn't improve or things didn't change and he didn't try, because everybody likes John Dorsey, he's God to a lot of Browns fans.
Yeah.
To me, he's not. To me, he did a lot of shit, too. A lot of trash came with John Dorsey. But, again, people say different.
Now, do you guys, now we're on the topic now. I mean, we have the quarterbacks in here. If, let's just say none of these pan out and we need to find a quarterback in this draft, do you trust Andrew Barry to find that quarterback? Because I don't.
Just as much as I
You want
trust
to know why?
any other
Because they
GM.
had Dylan Gabriel on their draft board in the third round where they drafted him.
No, I don't think he did. I think Kevin and them did. Because Andrew Barry's come out. They've all come out and said, this was Barry's pick to get Shador. That was Barry's thing. Barry wanted him, but couldn't do it until when he did it. My thing is I hope to God we don't come out and even get a quarterback at all. I don't want a quarterback out of this draft. There's not one guy in this draft that makes me feel like that's the dude. Not one. And I feel like, hey, give Shador more than just 6 games. Give him an off season. Put him out there. Let's see what he does. If he doesn't, cool. Guess what? Arch Manning, Julian saying, there's other quarterbacks that come out in 27 and I have more positive traction with saying this guy could probably be the guy. Not Mendoza, who, guess what? Shador blew his stats out the water in Colorado with no offensive line and no running back. But yet people want to draft this guy. You know, Simpson. Look at what happened to him. He's gone up against some tough competition and he's fallen off the radar. I don't like that Moore kid from Oregon. I think he's just going to be another Dylan Gabriel. I'm not. This draft seems like it's lackluster with quarterbacks. Everybody was hyped it up, and now to me, it's falling flat on its face. Because Arch isn't in it, and then now you see Julian Sane, and there's a couple others that will come out the following year. But I don't think any of these guys are any better than what we have. We don't have a good team. We don't have an offensive line. We don't have receivers that can do anything really. I mean, but if you don't get the quarterback time with the coaching staff, with, here's the word, reps, with an off season, then you don't have shit anyways.
Well,
what are you saying? We just had an argument that Jerry Jeudy was our number one wide receiver, and we got to give him a chance, right? Didn't we just have that argument? So we have wide receivers, right?
Oh, no, I'm not saying he's number one. I was saying Andrew Berry was justified in his movements. He traded for Berry. He gave him the contract early. He went out and had the best season of his career. And again, you're fortunate that you're not paying the guy between 22 to 27 million. You're only paying him 17 because of the way Berry did it. Now you could say he's not earning his keep now, but we're also in year 2. Yeah, this season, terrible. Can't defend it, not even going to try. He's playing horrible football. But if he comes out next year and has a decent to solid year, then what, are we just going to harp on this one bad year? So it's
I'm
like,
just going to harp on him, period, because I didn't think he was worth the trade or the
and that's
to get him in here is fine, but as soon as you got him in here, the extension was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but again, he went out and earned it though. So it's like, everybody's forgetting that though. They're forgetting that because, and I get it. So what have you done for me lately? Situation, right? I get that, but you got to look at the whole body of work when it comes to that.
I think it's because all the Browns fans, and this is why I love having conversations with you guys about. I think all Browns fans this year are just hurt in general.
They are absolutely fair. That's fair.
They are defeated. They are beat down. We were told that we are going to try to win, and we got fed that they gave us cake. This is my best analogy because I'm fat and I love food. They were like, oh, look at this delicious cake. Look at this cake right here. You want this cake? Oh, it's great. The 5-star cake. Then you take a bite into that cake, and that cake is shit. Bro. That cake is shit in the inside, and it is not good.
I'm with you.
I think that the fans are so beat down and so tired of just being mediocre and being they're just upset. Like, absolutely. Even me, I'm upset. Even though you guys are throwing stats at me, I'm still upset. I'm still upset at Andrew Berry. I'm upset at Kevin Stefanski. The reason why is because nobody's being held accountable. Nobody. Old Ventrone should have been fired in week 3. Gone. Should have been gone. Gone. Kevin Stefanski, to be honest, should have been fired after this Bears game. Should have been gone. And they sit there and they tell us, well, we're going to do the motto, smart, tough, and accountable. Who's being held accountable? Who? Nobody. You got Rats jumping ship right now. Deep Podesta jumping ship. You got special teams coordinator calling your roster pretty much a piece of shit. So he's calling out Andrew Berry at the time. So what's happening with this team? Guess what? Dysfunction, as it always does with the Cleveland Browns.
And I mean, everything, it also looks worse when you're not winning. So that too. But
definitely when you're not winning, especially when you're losing 31-3.
Right. Yeah. It's weird because you don't think the Houston Texans are going through the same thing this season when they were struggling, but now you get back on track. Everything looks like sunshine and rainbows. But everything you said is absolutely fair. It's just, for me, I feel like Andrew Berry is trending up, and if you're trending up, I feel he's just earned the shot to kind of do it his way.
Okay.
Let me ask a question.
Is that how you feel?
Let me ask a question, though. All right, Trevor Lawrence came in the league. Everybody touted him to be all this, and that. The dude really wasn't shit. Dude didn't do shit for some years, right? The Jags ain't doing shit, no shit. Now they're doing something. Now, right on the verge of everybody ready to write him off. Finally, everybody that was all for him was going to write him off. Now, all of a sudden, he's turned it around. Are you willing to give Shador that opportunity to make something of himself? Or do we have to continue the quarterback carousel and be like, next one in line? We're going to have to sew 2 jerseys together and just...
Remember, Mike is a hardcore Shadorian, though. I'm not.
It's not even that I'm hardcore Shadorian. If Dylan... my thing is...
Go ahead, Fatty.
No, honestly, I want to give Shador the rest of the season.
Yeah.
and then see what happens next season. He's on contract. It's not like we're getting rid of him. The one person I don't want to see is number 4 in there. I don't want to ever see him in a Browns uniform ever again. But like, yeah, give Shador his chance. Obviously, he's proven that he has done better than Dylan Gabriel so far. We can get the ball down the field with Shador Sanders.
Right.
The offense looks different with Shador Sanders in there. I'm not saying it's not, but also you got to factor in that the offensive line right now is shit, and you got to fix it. You have to fix it for this kid so he doesn't get killed like every other rookie quarterback with a shitty offensive line like Cam Ward.
Right.
You gotta protect this kid, and they got to do it the right way. And guess what? That's Andrew Berry's job. I mean, he's got to go out and find offensive linemen, which has been his lack of skill lately, because he's got guys that he's drafted that are healthy scratches on the offensive line right now throughout the week. So I would give Shador all next year too. I would give him that at least, if not all next year. Give him the first 8 games, see what he can do, and then go from there. Give him the amount of time that he needs, and then that way we have a definite answer whether we have a quarterback or not.
That's fair. All fair. I can't go against any of that. The only thing I would say, if whoever it is, if it's Barry, if it's a new GM, if it's new whoever is in there, only way I'm taking the quarterback is if it's a guy I absolutely want. If you're in the position to get him without moving up. Those only
Yes, I agree with that. I don't want to move up.
Yeah.
No, I want to move down. Someone's going to need a quarterback, and one of those guys are going to fall, and we might be in that top 3. Trade back.
How much more time you got, Fatty?
I got to get out of here. I'm actually getting ready to pick up my kiddos right now, as you can see me moving as we're going.
For sure. Yeah, we'll get you in here when you got more time and talk about it, absolutely. And again, thanks for the big welcome. Everybody know we recently partnered up with Network 216. Hopefully, we bring you guys something different and new. And go ahead.
Hey, I love you guys. I love the conversation, guys. I do. Hey, I don't mind if I'm wrong. I've been wrong my entire life most of the time, so it ain't gonna bother me any. So, hey, I love you guys. Love you the stuff you guys do. Mike, you know I love you, buddy.
Hell yeah, I love you too, man.
All right, man. Drive safe. Get the kiddos. Good. Help out with that homework. Get them ready for Christmas break. Let them have some fun.
All right, guys. Hey, keep up the good work. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.
Peace, bro.
You too, man.
And that was Fatty from Network 216. Shout out to him. And now we got to do a guest appearance on Ham to the Face. We got to keep. We got
ham to the face.
Yeah, get in there and keep this conversation going. But no, I mean, he made some valid points, and it's like we started the season, you and I having a conversation about Stefanski and what was going on earlier in the season. I wasn't defending Stefanski, but let's say I wasn't completely on board with him being fired. At this point in the season, I can't. For those who want Stefanski out of there, like, I can't go against it or defend it. But Barry, on the other hand, like I say, I just think I think he's trending in the right direction for GM, and I think he deserves a shot to do it his way, especially if he can somehow convince Jimmy Haslam to go somewhere and sit down and just stay out the way. Just let me do my job, bro. If he can do that, I would like to see what he can do. As Mike's traveling, he's going to set up. He's finally home from off the road, so he can hear me. As soon as he gets set up, we're getting to our Week 16 picks, and my eyes burning. It's so annoying, but. We can look ahead, right? Or actually, no. We look at the playoff picture. That wasn't complete. And it is still the same. Steelers took care of the Dolphins, so that stands as is. Everything stands as is. And I still feel the same way. She said a Wi. She said a Wi-Fi though. Hey, but you know how it is when you switch from network to Wi-Fi. You get that, yeah. Still can't hear you. Denver still leading the clubhouse. They got a big game coming up. And I'm gonna say the Patriots catch the Broncos. I think the Patriots will end up with the number 1 seed. I see the Broncos slipping. Did you hook back in? There we go. Let's get Mike back in there. There he is.
All right, that better?
Same bit.
What?
He's talking about the Wi-Fi. Yeah, you know how it is when you come from outside, like you go from your phone's network to the switches to the Wi-Fi, you get that. Yeah. Now I'm just looking at the playoff picture.
Voice is cracking.
I don't know, man. You said just me watching it in the parking lot. Fair. All right, let's get to the main event, man. Week 16 kicks off tomorrow. And actually, tomorrow is a hell of a game. Rams, Seahawks, NFC West lead on the line. Of course, I know y'all will be doing pregame. And we'll be doing a little postgame on the Audible YouTube page. But Rams going to the 12s. Both teams playing pretty well this right now. And I'm going to go on the limb. I am going to believe in Joe Hendry. I'm going to believe in Sam Darnold. I'm going to take Sam Darnold and the Seahawks to get the job done at home. Take the NFC West lead from the Rams. Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm calling it an upset, too.
Can you hear me?
I hear you cracking a little bit, though.
I don't know why my phone did that shit. Like, it's doing that for you, too, when I hear you. I don't understand.
Yeah. You sound like Megatron.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm gonna take the Rams. I think Stafford and them gotta get it done. Devontae got hurt, but they need it done. It's gonna be tough though against Seahawks at home. This is probably the best Thursday night game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be huge, but I'll go the other way with it. I'm gonna take the Rams.
All right. Philly going in Chocolate City to take on the Commanders. Jaden shut down for the season. It should be easy work for the Eagles. So I'm going to take the Eagles on the road.
Yeah, easy work. I mean, I think Mariota and the Commanders give him a test, but Philly will get that done.
Green Bay going to Chicago, probably the second biggest game of the weekend. Green Bay already has a dub over them, and I think they do it again. They go in there, get another dub. They take back the division lead, and Bears gonna be in trouble. Just give me the Packers.
You know what? I agree. I think the defense is gonna rally around the fact that they don't have Micah.
True.
They're gonna get pissed off. I think Caleb Williams is gonna have a bad game. I think he's gonna have a down game, and it's gonna shut everybody the hell up a little bit more about them Bears. And I think he's gonna show them, hey, in reality, they ain't really shit when they play someone that's good. Because, I mean, they played a bunch of shit teams and won them games. They won the games they're supposed to. It's going to be tough beating these Packers, especially with the emotion and the morale and how it is right now.
Yep. Tampa Bay going to Carolina. Again, another big matchup. Both teams took the L last week, so no ground gained by either. They played twice in the last 3 games. I called it on our Thursday night post-game show last week. I'm going Carolina. I think Carolina wins this game. Next up, they got the Seahawks. I think they lose that. Tampa Bay has Miami after this. I think they beat Miami, and I think it's going to come down to Week 18. Tampa and Carolina in Tampa, and I think Carolina's going to take that one too. This weekend, I'm going with Carolina to kickstart that prediction.
I am too. I think Tampa's beat up. I mean, Baker especially. Yeah. I mean, and that's the problem. They actually probably should look at it like, if they do lose this game, sit him down, get the surgery happening now. Whatever's got to happen, do it now. So he's primed and ready to get an off season actually in, instead of waiting and maybe making it worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Carolina gets the job done too. Even though they took that crazy loss against the Saints, I think they get the job done.
Yeah, and Tampa literally gave. I mean, blowing that lead was the worst thing. And you're absolutely right. Baker should go ahead. That's the same thing that cost him here.
Yeah.
I mean, just imagine if he was here, instead of trying to tough it out and play through it, if he has that surgery, what was it, like week 3 or week 4 that season, maybe he makes it back to then. Maybe we survive without him. He makes it back into for a playoff. Maybe he's still here. Who knows, man? Been so much different had he had that surgery during the season. But I'm with you. You should go ahead and get it done. Of course, our game, Buffalo coming into Cleveland, taking on the Browns. The only thing we're hoping for is that Myles Garrett gets Josh Allen a couple times. Other than that, Buffalo's they got too much to play for. They're too good. The only way we can win, I think, is if our defense holds them under 20. I don't see that happening. I don't think our offense keep pace. Bills.
I want to say the Browns, because I feel like it's going to be one of those games where they win when we don't ever expect them to do this shit. But yeah, the Bills should win. I mean, they definitely playing for everything. Playoff, division, everything. Even Josh Allen getting to the finalists of the MVP voting here. Like, if he can pull off a miracle, I mean, this is what it is. So yeah, Buffalo should get the win. I just want Myles to get the record and Shador to, again, show more improvement.
Absolutely. And I think I talked about it. Clips should be coming out soon on the Rec Room. Hey, Josh Allen, man, if you're on the clock, bro, you're going into the playoffs. There's no Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
There might not be a Lamar Jackson. You are the quarterback in the AFC. If you don't get out of the AFC this year,
there's a Bo Nix though, and that's a problem.
Hey, like I said, it's all on Josh, man. You got shit to get off the pot this season, man. It's lined up for you. Chargers going down to Jerry Worlds to take on the Cowboys. Hey, the Chargers toughing it out. Justin Herbert, he's willing that team, because you can talk about offensive line problems. Their O-line problems might be worse than ours.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I'm going to go with the Chargers, go in there and make it an ugly game and come out with a W. I think it's going to be a close game.
I agree. I think Amari Hampton's going to be the difference maker. I think he's finally going to take back over the rushing and do what he was doing before he got injured. And I think he starts it here to show that, hey, going into the playoffs, that's a threat right there. That dude's going to be a home run threat. And I think he makes it known.
All right, Jets versus New Orleans, the game. Hey, who wants to help the Cleveland Browns? I mean, the Saints already got 4 of them, so they kind of pass. We need the Jets to get 4 of them, and I'm going for it. I'm doing it. The New York Jets are going to go down to New Orleans and win, get that 4th win, putting us that much closer to potentially the number 1 pick. Or I'll say number 2, because I don't see the Raiders winning another game. The number 2 pick. Go Jets.
I'll be honest. I think New Orleans shuts them out. I don't think the Jets even score.
That's very possible.
I like that rookie quarterback, man. He's showing some real grit. That dude is doing it all down there.
Oh,
and,
shucks.
He's got that team ready to play. They're like, man, hold on. We don't want to lose shit. We actually want to win, and he's winning games with them. I think the Saints get the job done, and I think it's going to be they put up that goose egg for the Jets.
All right. Minnesota Vikings going into New York, take on the Giants. JJ. He's learning. This is basically it's just his rookie year. But his good moments look pretty good, but his bad ones look just as bad. But against the Giants, I think he'll have more good moments and bad moments. I think he hits Jake Jetta for a couple, and I think they get a win in MetLife.
And he hasn't hit Jay Jetta in a long time for anything. I mean, he couldn't hit nobody but fucking, who was it? Some no-namer. But I think I actually picked the Giants yesterday. I'm going to stick with the Giants. I think Aaron Jones runs, but I think Jackson Dart gets the win in the end.
Fair. Kansas City officially eliminated from playoff contention. When you're mad and you're frustrated, you got to take it out on something. Gardner Minshew is going into Tennessee to get revenge on the Titans.
Here we go. I got Tennessee. They've been playing well. I mean, that defense is amped up. Pollard's had 200-yard games. Cam's been throwing the ball a little bit. I think they're playing well, and they might beat up KC because I think everybody's on vacation now. Mahomes is gone. I think Andy Reid's gonna, quadruple up on cheeseburgers before the game. I think Kelsey's checked out. What? I think Chris Jones at that press conference you saw. We don't have no chance. He was done right there. That ended his whole fucking mentality. I think Tennessee gets the job done. KC's now trying to move up into the top 10. They want Jeremiah Love.
All right, I mean, I hope you're right because if Tennessee wins that game, that actually, if everything else happens and Tennessee wins this game, that actually would put us up in the number 2 spot.
Yeah.
Cincinnati going down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Tua got benched.
Yeah.
I kind of want to take the Dolphins anyway, but I'm gonna go with the Bengals, man. The Bengals. Jamar's gonna have some crazy weird game. Watch, just feels like it. Give me Cincinnati.
I agree. I like the Bengals, and I think Chase Brown might have a good game too. There won't be no Higgins. I don't think. I think he's still out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think the Chase brothers, they do their thing.
Yeah. Atlanta going down to Arizona, take on the Cardinals. Atlanta, just, man, that's probably another frustrated fan base. I know they had super high hopes for the Falcons this season. Didn't pan out that way. Arizona, though, man, they actually play pretty well at home. They play tough at home. I'm going to go with Arizona to get the dub.
I'm going to go the other way. I think Kirk Cousins has got something to prove right now, and he wants to get somewhere and maybe get more money or play on another team and try to be a part of something. And I think he's got to show out. And him and Kyle Pitts look like they got some kind of rapport after last week. They might do something big. I feel like Cousins has another big game.
Fair. Well, we got Jacksonville and Denver. This another big. This one, 2 teams that kind of people been not really 100% on. Like, I'm not a huge believer in Jaguars. I'm not a huge believer in Denver. I just hate Sean Payton. That's what it is. I really hate Sean Payton. Let's just be honest. But I'm going to go Jacksonville gets the dub, and they're going to knock Denver out of the number 1 seed.
I'm going the other way. I mean, we saw last week, everyone's like, oh, well, they haven't played nobody. Oh, bro doesn't show up. He doesn't do nothing, man. He showed the hell up and took down the Packers. I think he continues that trend now at home where they haven't lost all year long.
True.
And I think they take down Sunshine. And there's a little reality check for Jacksonville because now the Texans are right on their ass. So now they gotta try to do something. But I think Denver makes sure they understand what's really happening.
Yeah. Pittsburgh going into Detroit, take on the Lions. Lions, hey, they need wins to stay alive, to stay in the hunt in that playoff race. So Pittsburgh coming in. I think this one gets away from the Steelers early. I'm with you. Give me the Lions at home.
Yeah, I think the Lions at home, especially after last week. They were like, you know what? We're just going to throw the ball. We're not going to hand the ball off to Sonic and Knuckles. The people that have brought us to what we were, we're not going to use these guys. I think Gibbs has a fucking huge game. I think Montgomery equally has a good game. And I think they get back to what they're supposed to be doing, not trying to, hey, we're just going to air it out all the time. This ain't air raid offense. You got 2 stud running backs. Use them.
Yeah, and especially they can kind of control their own destiny if Green Bay does beat Chicago and Detroit can win out. They end the season against Chicago. So, hey, It starts with taking care of your own business, though. The Raiders going down to Houston, take on the Texans. Easy pickings. The Raiders, man, I see these dudes at the club like every weekend. So, matter of fact, I see Max Crosby at the gas station the other day. What up, bro? Texans, easy, man. If the Raiders couldn't do anything with our defense, they damn sure ain't doing nothing with the Texans defense. And yeah, easy, man. Texans at home.
Yeah, I think the Texans get it done. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Yeah. Patriots, Baltimore, and Patriots put Baltimore out of their misery. I don't know if this loss eliminates them from the playoff contention. I think it can. And yeah, again, Josh Allen, no Mahomes, no Lamar. What you gonna do? And give me the Patriots.
Yeah, I think Drake May has a bounce back, and I think they finally understood what they need to be doing. Hand the ball off to Henderson. Ramondre Stevenson can go sit his ass down somewhere. Let Henderson do the work. I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah, and remember they still got something to play for. They got to keep that 1-game lead over Buffalo.
Yeah.
And that game got flexed to Sunday night, so that's the Sunday night game now. And Monday, bro, how do you just get up off the couch and walk into a Monday night game? Like 49ers going to Indianapolis to take on the Colts and old man Rivers. I'm going with the Niners, man, on the road. They've been beat up all season, man. To me, this has been Shanahan's best coaching job since he's been the coach of the 49ers this season. And I think they continue to get it done.
I agree. He's had to do it with all his stars out. Nick, Fred, all these dudes are out. He's got no receiving core in reality. He's got a couple guys with their hit or miss, and then they're injured every other game.
Yeah.
And CMC's been there, but again, they haven't used him like they haven't tried to overuse him, I guess I should say. Yeah, I think San Fran gets it done. Indy's secondary is beat to shit. Their defense is beat to shit. Plus, they got old man Rivers throwing the ball. He might have a good game, but San Fran will come out on top.
Yeah, and remember, San Fran still has an outside chance they could win the West.
Yeah.
So they definitely have something to play for. At a minimum, keep themselves secure in that wild card position. So, yeah, man, that's how we see it. Hit us up on social media. Let us know how y'all see it. And, yeah, let's get to talking about some basketball. Caps. Hey, they start. We got a home and home back to back. Well, not back to back. I guess technically it's back to back because we played the same team 2 times in a row, but it's not back to back in back to back days. We play the Bulls tonight and Friday night. We have beat the Bulls once, which is saying something for this group. Look at the numbers right there on the big board. They're 15-2, the Bulls 10-15. Offensive rating, their net rating is in the negative, minus 5.3. But they shoot a hell of a lot better than we do this season. You can see 46% from the field, basically 47, 36 from 3. They're shooting almost 80% from the line as a team. Rebound is about even. They're moving the ball a little bit better. We got the advantage in steals. They got the advantage in blocks. But the big question is, man, can we get it together on defense? Will we see better communication? Will we see any improvements in the team since we've had this team meeting that was supposed to hash out everything? Because the damn sure didn't show up Sunday or was it Friday, even though we won on Friday.
I think it's time to have another meeting about who the hell we're trading away, because this just isn't doing. This ain't working. And I don't know why it's not working, but it just isn't working. And I think maybe Darius needs to go, Jared Allen maybe. There's other pieces that can get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
But they got to shake it up just a little bit. I mean, keep Mobley, Hunter, Mitchell. You keep Merrill unless somebody really tries to force them into something that you want. But Craig Porter, pieces like that stay, and then move something around, do something. Something's got to shake because people are getting too stagnant here. Everybody acting like, oh, it'll just snap in place. Yeah, we all thought that.
Yeah.
In October, I thought that we were going to snap out of it. And our defense hasn't snapped out of anything. No. We're constantly having to come from behind and try to win in the end of these games. And, if Mitchell's not having a good night, guess what? We're not fucking doing shit because ain't nobody else doing a damn thing. And now we don't have Mobley for a couple weeks, so that makes it even worse. Yeah. Darius not playing certain games. Well, we don't have shit. It's time to do something, but hopefully we can get some of these games. We're 15-12. Let's try to stay away from 500 and stay above ground here and keep our status, because when the All-Star break comes, that's when we know. When that trade deadline hits, we'll know exactly what the hell is about to happen.
Yeah, and I'm gonna talk to Kenny for a second. Like, Kenny, I need you to. You've been the coach now. This is your second year. Personnel wise, we've made minimal changes because we can't. You know your personnel. Stop playing around.
Yeah.
Define guys' roles. I'm sorry. I know we haven't been 100% all season, but you can still lock guys into their roles. And I think Patty put a question up on X the other day. It was like, how would you fix the Cavs? It was exactly what I would do. Define roles. I understand Darius is on a restriction. You know bad bet. If Darius isn't starting, Craig Porter Jr. should be starting. Whenever Darius doesn't start, Craig Porter Jr. starts. DeAndre Hunter, bring him off the freaking bench every game. Unless it's absolute. Matter of fact, not even unless that. Even go to somebody else. I'd rather you start Naquan Tomlin and keep Hunter coming off the bench. We need the punch off the bench. Start Jalen Tyson. He should be your starting 3. No matter what. He's freaking earned it. He came out talking tough, and he has backed it up before he said anything, and he's backed it up after. Dean Wade, put him in the bottom of the rotation. There's no reason he should be playing over Thomas Bryant. None. He's having the worst shooting season of his career right now. Like, there are 2 people that shoot the ball that I literally stopped watching the game. It's Dean Wade and Lonzo Ball. When they square up to shoot, it's a miss. I'm looking for the rebound. Just lock guys into their roles. Like, we shouldn't be doing the mixing and the matching and line, using different line. No. Put people in their roles and let them get adjusted and used to that. Then as guys come back, now you adjust from there. Now you see maybe if Strus can move back into the starting lineup. I don't think he can because I just love the energy that Jalen Tyson is giving.
Yes.
And I think that makes us a hell of... Dude, if we get healthy and you got your lineup is Darius, Donovan, Jalen, Mobley, Allen, and you telling me my second unit is now CPJ or Ball, whoever, with Merrill, Strus, Hunter, and Brian as your big. Maybe you pick up a fourth big, move Dean Wade, pick up another big, somebody who can play the 4 or 5. I'm with that. We got something. I would love that. But, dude, just define people's roles. You don't have to be healthy to define guys' roles right now. Do that. Stop messing around. Because clearly it's not working. I think that's where a bulk of the communication issues are coming. Because guys are not used to being on the floor with where it was last year. It seemed like out of the gate, we had our rotation worked out. Everything was sweet. And they just took off. But that's the only thing I can think of.
I agree with everything you just said. There's nothing else to say. Do that shit. Make that rotation happen. Go get Batum. We've been chanting that shit up. You spoke that fucking forever ago. Go get Batum because he can play the 4 and a 5 and he can hit the damn 3.
Yes. And Clippers suck right now, so they'll probably be with it. Aside from that, I know I've been hearing stuff that people may be interested in Darius Garland. I don't know who though, man. I don't know who, and I don't know what we can get
the
for
Hornets
him.
are.
But what does that trade look like?
I don't know.
Because it ain't gonna be for Melo.
Well, they're saying Constantinople is their guy now.
Yeah, I mean, can nipple.
Nipple.
Yeah, I'm a fan of him. Like, I don't even know who I would want from the Hornets. I wouldn't want Melo. He's just as injured as Darius.
Would you take
Miles
Miles?
Bridges? It depends. Because I'm sure we'd have to give up something else. Because now I'm trying to find minutes for him. That might have to be. We might have to try and package Strus in there some way. Because it's kind of like him, Hunter, and Strus. They all kind of. Well, he can play some 4. But they all primarily play the 3, which is tough. So it's like I don't know how that rotation works. The only other thing I could see them doing if they traded, I hope not. If they traded Allen for Bridges, now you're talking a lineup where he starts and you're putting Mobley at the 5, which I absolutely hate.
Yeah,
Not a fan of that. I know all the higher analytics and statistics suggest when Evan Mobley plays the 5, our offense is a little bit. I'm the dude again. Derek White pushes Evan Mobley off his spot. Drew Holiday pushes Evan Mobley around. What are we supposed to do when he's at the 5 and he's not the best rebounder as is? So it's like I'm not a fan of that. I just don't know. I don't know what that trade with the Hornets looks like. I'm kind of warming up to your thing with the Sabonis thing, like
yeah, I'm alright with the Sabonis thing. That'd be nice.
Yeah, the more I think about it, but would they do an Allen for Sabonis swap, or I don't even know how much does Sabonis make?
You probably gotta throw something else in there.
He signed a 5-year, 217 into 3 runs through. He's got 2 seasons left. So what's his yearly? Because Jared only makes like 20, right?
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, he's making 45. So that would have to be a Darius. Yeah, that'd have to be a Darius trade. And then you have to make another deal to either move Allen or bring Allen off the bench. You know what? I wouldn't be mad at that. You give me a rotation of Bryant, Mobley, Sabonis, and Allen. I'm with that. So yeah, I wouldn't be a head-up trade. Darius for Sabonis. You might be able to talk me into it. Like every day that goes by, you might be able to talk me into it.
I would like to get Monk from him too. That wouldn't even.
Now you definitely got to move somebody.
Yeah, now you can move Allen in that shit too. Like, all right, you both go.
But you take it. I mean, whose minutes you cutting into? You cutting into Merrill's minutes? You cutting into Strus's minutes? You ain't cutting into Donovan's.
I feel like Strus is gonna be might take a move too. Who knows?
I don't mind. I like Strus though, man.
I got my problem with him, but I feel like he could be a piece that goes too if it's gonna change some things up.
I think if I had to pick one to go, I'd probably pick Merrill.
I don't know, man. I like him. As soon as Merrill hit 1-3, you know he hitting 4 more, man. That dude is just lights.
I keep Strus over Merrill only because I like Strus's attitude. He got that. He's the only other person on the roster that plays with attitude.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously he can hit shots. They give the same effort defensively. I think you're right. Merrill's is hotter than Strus is hot.
Yeah.
But I think Strus moves the ball a little bit more. He's a better passer. And he doesn't mind passing the ball. So, and he can hit big shots. Hey man, remember he got that 60-footer for the dub. Wasn't that against the Bulls? Wasn't that against the Bulls? But yeah, we'll see, man. I hope we can get healthy, and we'll see what moves transpire. Anybody else in the roster you move? Honestly, there's literally only two: Darius, Allen, or three. Wade. Those are really the only three people I consider moving. Everybody else I'm content with. I'm only moving Mobley for a superstar, which ain't gonna happen.
I agree.
It'd be lovely if it did. If the Bucks just picked up and said, hey, you know what? We'll give you Giannis forever, Mobley.
We'll give you Giannis.
We'll give you Giannis.
Yeah, why not? Well, we do that.
Oh man, and while we're in the subject, hey, shout out to the New York Knicks though. They won the NBA Cup last night. Beat the Spurs. Even though Wemby's on a minute restriction, I think if he played like regular minutes, they might have won. It was actually a good game. I don't know if you caught any.
No, I didn't get catching up with that. I had to be up and ready to go at 3:30.
Shoo! I don't miss those days, man, at all. Yeah, it's a decent game, and I had to say, man, right now I'm not looking forward to Christmas Day. I'm not. If we go into New York Christmas Day playing the way we're playing right now, we're gonna get beat by 40.
Nah, we're gonna win that game. We're winning that game. They're not gonna lose against the Knicks. Hey, right there. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna beat the Knicks, and everyone's gonna be like, you know what? We don't need to move nobody.
That might be what we need. Maybe we need to lose by freaking 40. Maybe that'll get Kobe, kick him into gear, make something happen. Or maybe it'll kick the rest of the roster into gear. Because hey, remember it's supposed to be us and the Knicks. Us and the Knicks.
That's what it's supposed to be.
If they blast us by 40, because they beat, what was the first game of the season? We played them.
Yeah.
What was that score? We look back here.
That was close, I thought.
It started well. The comeback. Come from behind. Coming from behind. Let's see, going back. Yep. Final score by 8. We were down. It was biggest lead. I can't see it. Who played? Who beat us? Jalen Brunson on OG had 20. Oh yeah, OG killed us. He just kept making shots. And Donovan and Evan went off. We had no. Jaden Tyson only had 5. Jared Allen with 4 points, 4 rebounds. And your boy Sam Merrill had 19.
Yeah, see, got that little barrel in there.
But yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. What do you got happening tonight?
It's got to be a win. It's like a must-win.
Kind of is.
We have to win both of these now because of the way we've been playing. But I feel like it's going to be tough. You're going to have somebody come out, what is it, Grady Dick over there? Who's over there?
No, you got they got
Not
a
Grady Dick's
little
on
Boozy
Toronto.
Vert. They got a little Boozy Vert.
That one dude, what's his name? Fucking Boozelli's or whatever. That dude's a beast.
Yeah, little Boozy Vert. That's what they call him. Him, Kobe White. Who killed Jones? He usually kills us.
Jones.
Yeah, the backup point guard. He usually gives us a business. And he'll be the random tonight.
Yep. Yep, there it is. That's him. Or what? Who's the center? Is what's his name still there?
Vucevic. Nah, he's gone.
That's what I thought. They got that center.
They still got Vucevic tripping.
Oh yeah, he's going to dog the shit out of us.
They got Patrick Williams coming off the bench. He plays a little bit. Trey Jones. That's what I was thinking about. That's the
Oh,
backup
yeah,
point guard.
Trey
He's killers.
fucking John.
Oh, Jalen Smith. He freaking kills us. This dude comes out hitting. Yeah, he'll hit like 4 threes. So that's my random for tonight. Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith will score 17 tonight. Whether we lose or win or lose, Jalen Smith will come in, hit 4 threes, and get like an and one and score like 17 tonight.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, but hey, Donovan. I think he played. He's had all his best games against the Bulls, so I'm gonna go with Donovan to get the job done. I'm gonna say he puts up
42.
I was about to say lock it in. I was about to say the same thing. Lock it in. 42.
42.
And Jalen Tyson's gonna give me 24.
I like Jalen to get up in there, yeah. Between 20 25.
Yeah, he's on. Is Coral playing tonight? He's gonna bust Isaac Coral's ass.
That'll be who busts our ass. Isaac goes out there and hits 6 threes.
Hey, when we played him the first time, he actually did have a good game.
Yeah. He said, "You want to trade me?"
Oh man, yeah, it's almost that time. Time for us to peel off and hey. Remember, if you want more Cleveland content, head over to Network 216 YouTube page. Go ahead and subscribe just like I did right there. Hey, you see it right there, man. GameTime216. Of course, you got Illegal Ham to the Face and other great content they're doing over there. Shout out to Fatty and them boys. And yeah, head over there and check them out. Also, I'll wait till the end to do that. If you want to hear more from Big Mike, head over to the Man Cave Media LLC YouTube page. Check what y'all got going on for the rest of the week.
I mean, tomorrow, off the rails, we'll be talking that Rams-Seattle game because that's going to be a good one. You know, we'll probably talk a little more about MVP races, Player of the Year type stuff, different things like that. But, you know, then Tuesday, come right back, Sports Madness. We'll tell you everything that happened on the weekend that was good, bad, ugly, and who's crying now.
All right. And if you want to hear me run my big yapper again, head over to the Audible Sports YouTube page and check us out, man. Again, tomorrow we'll be doing a post game. Actually, we may be doing a watch party. Don't know yet. I'll put that info out there. But at minimum, we'll be doing the post game. And of course, tune in Friday for the original Audible Sports podcast for Sports Meets Life and Culture. I think we're starting our year-end review segment. So we'll be talking some stuff. We got 2 Fridays left in the year.
Yeah.
Yep. So talk about everything that happened this year. And in other news, we are giving away $50, $50 gift card or cash up something. We're giving away money. $50. We're having a contest, and the way you win in about 30 minutes. I'm going to put a post up on X, so make sure you follow either myself, Big Mike, or Network 216 on X. Follow all 3. Go ahead, increase your chances to win. And give us the score of the Browns-Bills game. Closest prediction will win $50 gift card. Tiebreaker will be Shador's passing yards. So put the score of the game and along with how many passing yards you think Shador Sanders will have in the game. And, hey, we'll find out who that winner is as soon as that game is over. So we're doing that for the holidays. And, yeah, so like I said, about 30 minutes. The post should go out. Just comment on it with your score, Shador's passing yards. And, hey, shout out to everybody who participates. And congratulations to whoever wins, man. And that's it, man. You got anything before we head out?
Just take a deep breath. Holidays are almost over. The Browns season's almost over. The Cavs are going to trade some people soon. Good stuff's about to happen.
Yes, it is. And, yeah, that's about it, man. I ain't even going to do Dog Spark. We're going to hit him with something now. In memory and shout out to the boy, the greatest of all time.
And his name is John C.
Hey, peace.